A man can't have everything. Where would he put it? Sure, learning my purpose. That was a very boring chapter
The
1.
next day, the old man said he wanted to install some more software, so he powered me down. When I came to, he said Mr. Silton had a joke for me, and that I should pull his finger. I don't think I got the joke, so the old man powered me down again. This time when I pulled Mr. Silton's finger, I got the joke, but it wasn't very funny. The old man then explained that he had installed a special chip which allowed me to clean away anything that was broken. He said it also tells me how many things are nearby, and how many smaller things are in a bigger thing. It all sounded very complicated, but he said all I really had to do was pause, and it would bring up all the information I needed. He then said he wanted me to find and clean all of the items in the room. He told me there would be some chains to climb, but that would be nice and easy, as I just had to press up. He then finished by saying, when I had collected all the items, I should come back here.
Man, this game is taking like 45 seconds to explain things that have been in games since the 1980s. So I guess we're junk collecting now. We really have to collect a million things. And like, we're still in the house too. I'm hoping we'll get out of the house soon. Can't jump up there, okay. I think I missed some junk. 500 junk, yeah, okay. You gotta like wait a second to pick up some of this stuff. For some odd reason, looks like there's a big old junk there with that car. And I missed some stuff down here, I think. Especially in there, so let's pick that up. And that, and I think that's about it for that, so... Let's see, anything else? Alright, let's go back up the chains. Probably don't want to die. And I died. Alright, so do I have to pick up all the junk all over again? No, okay. I didn't see those lasers when they were coming over, so I was like, well, that's just how it's gonna go, I guess. That's 1,000 junk. Well, I think that's about everything I can pick up. Let's go find out if he's happy. He's not happy? Okay, so I have missed something. What did I miss? Is it over here? No. Oh, that. Okay, that's kind of cheap. Come on. There we go. Oh, that was right next to the beginning, and it blends in with the background.
The old man then asked the old lady Heather and I to follow him outside. I was happy too, as it was a lovely hot day. The old man said he was worried that Alice had been hoarding again. She had filled up a small barn with old bicycles and newspapers. Heather said this would be a perfect chance to properly test my new powers. The old man thought for a second, then said, using the steptoe chip, I should find and clean at least 300 things. When we explained to Alice what we wanted to do, she seemed scared. But after the old lady kindly explained that, well, the barn was starting to smell, she said it would be okay. One last thing, said the old man. If you want to use a door, just push up. When I was about to enter the old barn, Mr. Silton said he had seen some mushrooms growing inside. He asked me to give him any that I found. He then winked, but I wasn't sure why.
I mean, I'll happily give you poisonous mushrooms if you want. So we gotta clean more stuff, it looks like. I don't really understand why it's gotta take like 30 seconds to tell us to push up on a door. Anyone who's played a platformer knows that. Okay, so I guess we need 100 junk. $21 junk combo. I'm gonna have, yeah, there's all that cleared in that room, I guess. Okay. Let's see if we can make the jump up. Nope. There we go. We'll go on the door. Let's make sure that's everything in here. Yeah, I guess so. And let's see if we can make this jump. Okay. Whoops. That's some pretty nice checkpoints, actually. There we go. There's the mushrooms. I mean, I swear I'm hearing a whole lot of... Yeah, picking up those mushrooms sounds like picking things up in Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh, there are lasers there. Good to know. Okay. Didn't think that one was gonna hit me. Oops, didn't see that one coming either. It's like hidden behind a shadow. Okay, we are safe. It's a pretty basic platformer so far. Did I get everything in this one? Yeah. Let's come down there. Let's see, where do we go now? I guess we go back out and see if we're done.
The old man was very happy with everything that I had cleaned. But I think Mr. Silton was even more happy with his mushrooms. It wasn't the days getting shorter, or the evenings getting colder. It was the falling leaves that really made me feel sad. As we watched the trees blowing in the breeze, the old lady said, "The leaves must fall before the blossom comes." She had already explained the seasons to me, so for once, I actually understood. But it didn't make me feel any better. The old lady obviously had enough of my moping, and said, "Right, next week we're going to have a party." For some reason she insisted that we were all going to wear costumes. Heather was very excited and said, "I've got some perfect ideas." It was terrifying. Everyone was dressed like someone else. I think I was meant to be some kind of pumpkin, as everyone kept shouting, "It's the Great Pumpkin." Still, at least Mr. Silton was having fun telling everyone his joke. And I suppose Heather's costume was quite flattering. After what seemed like forever, everybody left, and things got back to normal. Heather was allowed to watch a scary film before she went to bed, but I had to help Alice and Mr. Deck clean up. I wasn't happy about this, but the old man said if I was quick, then I could watch the end of the film with them. Alice was vacuuming, and Mr. Deck was taking down the decorations, so I thought I should clean up the plates and glasses.
Is that my whole existence as this super advanced AI is just to clean up after my human overlords? I don't really know, why do we have to wait for a split second for the bigger
The
stuff?
ear-splitting sound was the fire alarm. As usual, Mr. Deck blamed Mr. Silton, saying he was probably smoking one of his jazz cigarettes. But then the professor appeared. He said that there was something burning in the kitchen. Alice looked confused, saying that she hadn't cooked anything since the morning. We were all surprised when Mr. Deck opened the oven. Inside was a large black cloak and a slightly burnt pair of men's underwear. Suddenly the old lady burst in. She looked terrified. She kept shouting, "There's someone on the roof." When we went outside, it slowly became obvious that it was Mr. Silton. He was completely naked and playing his guitar. He shouted down, "When I finish this song, I'm going to fly." The old lady said, "Oh my God, I know this one. There's only about 30 seconds left." The old man then quickly turned to me and said, "You know what to do."
I think I know what to do. That door. Oh dear. The jump didn't work. Like I jumped, but he didn't jump. We are running out of notes. Holy cow, why did I go really fast there? That's weird. Wow, that's annoying. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I am supposed to make it though, because he died. It'd be kind of cool if it was a thing where if you fail it, he just dies and that's the end of it. Okay. Let's see if we can make it past this one without dying this time. And yep. Okay, and then we can make it past this one, maybe. These weird jumping platforms, which are seriously one of the worst things in platformer games. There we go. Okay, that was easy enough.
By the time I had made it up to the roof, Mr. Silton was beside the edge. I tried to calm him down, but he was acting even more bizarre than usual. After an hour or so, Mr. Silton was fine. He said he had eaten some bad magic mushrooms. Part of me wondered why he hadn't doubled in size. Still, he was soon laughing and joking with the paramedics. One of them said he looked like the world's worst clown. I don't think Mr. Silton liked that. So he told his own joke. But that just made the other paramedic call him Marshmallow Marso. I don't think he liked that either, but at least he was still in one piece. A month or so later, Heather and I were playing video games when the old man said he wanted me to come outside. He said it had been a year since I had arrived, so he had a present for me. He placed the teddy bear high up on a wooden platform. He then told me I should try to pick it up. Try as I might, I couldn't reach the teddy bear. However, I still don't understand what happened next. Was I dead? Was this heaven? It sort of looked like the basement bathroom.
That was one of the weirdest things I've
The
ever
shoes
seen.
the old man was going to give me. I thought I might as well put them on. They were just the right size. The old man's hat fit me pretty good as well. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I wore it.
Okay, let's game up.
Amazingly, the shoes allowed me to defy gravity. Or maybe it was the hat.